friends, my name is Shayla and today I am here to give you this BTS related video, all because it is J-Hope's birthday. So we have Hobie's birthday today, and Hobie is just this bright smile and he exudes so much confidence and sunshine, and I just adore this man so much. Over the last, I would say 3 to 4 months, I have fallen for the entire rap line of BTS, and J-Hope is part of that. It's J-Hope, Sugar, and RM, but J-Hope in particular has come out as somebody very important to me, especially since Chicken Noodle Soup. He just stood out differently to me, and I don't know if it's just because he has more confidence in himself now after the success of Chicken Noodle Soup. I don't know. But either way, J-Hope is amazing. Happy birthday to him. It is officially his birthday in Korea, so there's a bunch of us in the bookish community that are going to do a recommendation video centered around his Hope World album. And so that's what this is. I'm going to go through the tracks and give you a bookish recommendation for that. A couple of 2 of these are manga, but the rest are all books. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first one is Hope World. This is just upbeat and sweet and fun. And for me, right now, that's my androgynous boyfriend. This is a manga centered around a man who strives very hard to be beautiful, but the only person he wants to be beautiful for is his girlfriend, his longtime girlfriend of like 6 or 7 years. They live together, and it's just the sweetest, purest thing I've ever read. And you see our main guy, Meguru, get mistaken for a woman fairly often, but he doesn't really do anything to correct it because he is androgynous. So he wears more feminine clothing, he works on makeup and makes sure his hair is perfect. And he's married to a businesswoman who's just kind of average. Or not married, he's dating a businesswoman who's kind of average, and people are surprised by that, but he loves Wako so much, and it's just so pure. I love this so much, and I just feel like the tone of this embodies the tone of Hope World. So they might not necessarily be directly related, but it gives off that same kind of vibe, and it's just adorable. There's only 1 volume of this out now, but I highly recommend people check it out. Next up, we have POP, or Place of Peace, and for this, I'm just picking something that I read often and have reread a ton because it just grounds me and gives me peace when I'm feeling a little wild and all over the place. And currently, that is Austenland by Shannon Hale. I have read this little paperback probably 10 to 12 times. This is just a light, fluffy romance. It's about 200 pages, centered around a woman experiencing an Austen experience for a couple of weeks and the people that she meets. It's really sweet. It's really cute. Really fluffy and innocent. I do enjoy the book better than the movie, I'll say that, but this is just a peaceful, sweet read for me, so that's why that made. Next up, we have Daydream, and for me, that's gonna have to be Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. No one's very surprised by this. Sorry, I know the cover's really shiny, I'm sorry. But in this, we follow Laszlo Strange, who is just this sweet man who wants nothing more than to go to the land they call Weep, because he's always been drawn to it ever since he was a child, and there's a reason for that. But anyhow, I feel like, not just because of the title, but because of certain things within the lyrics, that this was a really good fit for me, and I look for an excuse to recommend this sometimes. Next up, we have Baseline, and I went a little literal with this. I took like baseline of a song to mean like a marching band baseline, and I'm recommending Famous in a Small Town by Emma Mills. Now, this is not my favorite Emma Mills, but it does center around a marching band trying to get a celebrity to come home to help with a fundraiser so that they can go on a particular trip. There isn't too much of the marching band elements in here, and I was hoping for more, obviously, but it was still really fun. I still really enjoyed it, and yes, it was really, really good. And I think it just fits for a lot of different reasons. But yes, I think this is just the right fit. And then we have Hang Sang, which is a collab. And for that, because it's a collab and because it's on that rap, more darker side of J-Hope, for some reason, I'm drawn to Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan. These two seem to have a very Royce and Hadrian type relationship. Royce and Hadrian are 2 people who are going out on adventures. They are Ryuria, as they're called. They are kind of guns for hire, as you could say, and they take on certain jobs within the kingdom. And in the first, there's technically 2 books in here, and in the first book in here, they end up getting into a lot of trouble, and they're just this dynamic duo bromance kind of thing, and it works really well. They work really well together, and I feel like these 2 really worked together as well. So that's why I'm recommending Theft of Swords. Alrighty, so for Airplane, I am going to recommend Dream and Sun. This is a complete manga series at 10 volumes. I can't even remember why. I did this list a couple of days ago, but this one in particular it felt like the right fit. I think it was something in the lyrics felt like this fit. I think he talked about the sun in the sky a lot, so the title kind of works, but just the hope that you feel within the song, I feel like is something that Shimana, our main girl, embodies. This isn't Shimana on the cover, but I feel like Shimana, the main girl in here, really embodies the hope that's given to you in Airplane. And so I thought it was a good fit. I hope you guys love these recommendations. And last but not least, we have Blue Slide. So for Blue Slide, I went a little literal again. The lyrics are very light in Blue Slide. He says Blue Slide a lot. And so for me, but he says it a little bit different each time, so you can interpret them differently. So I'm choosing Archer's voice. Technically, Archer doesn't have a voice in this, but Archer's intentions can be interpreted lots of ways by lots of different people, depending on how they interact with him. But Bree, the girl that ends up falling for Archer, she's had some trauma and tragic things happen in her past, so she understands Archer in the way Archer should be understood. So that's why I'm choosing Archer's voice. It's really sweet. Well, it's pretty steamy actually, but it's really good. I really like it. It's one of my all-time favorite romances, and I just really, really enjoy this. So yes, Archer's voice for Blue Slide. So that is it, my friends. Again, happy birthday to the amazing Hobie. I'm so excited for the new album coming out this week. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I could say that. But yes, I am so excited and very much looking forward to checking out everybody else's videos. I will leave a playlist linked down below of everybody that's involved in this particular collaboration. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you later.